Yeah, hello guys again. Today our HTML tutorial is about HTML colors. Okay, we already used HTML colors in various kind of other tutorials, like to change the color of the text or to change the background color of the text. Okay, we use that, and today we will understand how can we use these colors. Okay, because we just use a single format, okay, to specify the colors, but there are various formats to make a color in a HTML page. Okay, and for that, first of all, I will tell you what are the classifications of these methods which will specify the color in a HTML document. So we already know it can be defined as color names. Okay, and except it, today we will know about RGB method to specify the color in a HTML page, the hex method, HSL, RGBA, and HSLA values. So these are all new names. I will let you know about these. Okay, first of all, let's see a simple code for that. Okay, where we can specify colors. And before going through the video, I would like to tell you this video will have a code, and I will show you the live demonstration by means making that code. I will show you the result and the complete code, HTML code. You can get it from the link in the description of the video. Okay, so now we will start. Okay, so like first we already used these kind of things. Inside the style we use the background color property of the style attribute, and we mentioned the color as color name there, right, like blue or red or tomato. So this is the simple color name method. Like we know the name of that color, we just need to put that like this. Okay, and we had done it earlier. Okay, so let's see by just saving this code here. Okay, in the this is a simple HTML page. I just not added anything, so we can just go ahead and see the code. After the body we need to include that. Okay, for the testing, this is the first code which we have. Okay, let's see. Here we have it. Okay, like we specified here, like the background color will be blue for the first one, for the second one it will be red, and in the last three of them we just specified the color of the text. Okay, let's see. Here we have the blue one, the red one, and then the color of text is changed. Okay, so it's working like we had done it earlier. Okay, now moving forward to the other color formats. The first one is RGB. Okay, these are the basic colors. Okay, like the red, green, and blue, and it is like three value parameters we need to provide to specify a color. Okay, if you want more redness, then you need to just increase the number of redness or greenness like blueness. Okay, these are the basic colors, and you can mix these colors to make any of the color. Okay, like I will let you know, these values will be from 0 to 255. Okay, so in this way you have 256 options for specifying red, green, or blue, right? So in this way you can make 256 into 256 into 256 colors. That will be like a lot of colors. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so it will be like 1.6 crore colors possible only with the RGB format. Okay, and now I will just let you know about RGBA format as well. Like sometimes uh, you want some color blocks without means with transparency, right? And sometimes you don't want the transparency. So if you want transparent, then you just need to put means add another attribute with the RGB, that is A is called alpha. Okay, if you give the value, the value of A will be between 0 to 1.0, 0.0 to 1.0. okay, if you will give value 0.0, then it will be transparent, fully transparent, and if you are giving the value 1, then it will be not at all transparent. Okay, so that's it, it's written here. Okay, now we will just go ahead and check these things in code. Okay, I will just use RGBA first, and we can just change a little code to check RGB as well. Okay, we will just go ahead and add some code to our HTML page. Okay, I'm just giving a BR tag to break the line. Here we are just adding that code. So this is in RGBA format, like background dash color, and after that you will use a colon, and then you need to specify that you are going to write it in RGBA. This is the code for RGBA. Then you need to use the bracket, then you need to specify all the parameters. Okay, and then you need to use the semicolon, and you need to close that background color option. Okay, so in this way it will be used. Okay, if you are using RGBA. Okay, and if you are using RGB, then what you need to do, you just need to remove one parameter from here. Okay, like this. Now this one is used in RGB format. Okay, we just need to change that also. Okay, so that's it. Now it's in RGB format. Now we will just go ahead and save it. Let's see what happens. So here we have it. Okay, like let's see, here we used alpha as 0, so the first color will be completely transparent. Okay, and here it is, it's completely transparent. Okay, and when you use 0.2, then it is having a little color like that. Okay, not the, if we will use 1, then it will be not transparent at all. Okay, let's see the code here. Okay, here is the code. Okay, actually I was just opening a different page by mistake. Okay, and this one is RGB format, so it is behaving like a little different. Okay, it is having no transparency option. Okay, all the other colors which are showing, they have the transparency option. So this A option is just giving you another thing to mention about the transparency. Okay, so now moving towards the next color format. Okay, and how to use that. So that will be our HSL format, means hue, saturation and lightness. Okay, and hue is defined in number from 0 to 360. Okay, and in this you can see, if you are just going to provide the hue, 0 is red. Okay, if you are providing 0 value to the hue, then it will be red, and 120 will be green, 240 is blue. So it's just for your understanding. Okay, and saturation is a percentage value, and as well as lightness is also a percentage value. Okay, and if 0% is the saturation, then it will be gray, and if 100%, it will be a full color. Okay, lightness, I'll already told you, it will be provided in the percent from 0 to 100. Okay, so here is the code for HSL. We can just use that code and can show you about this. Okay, let's see. Here we can use this code, and now the lighting, the third thing, HSL. Then if lighting is 0, then the color will be black, completely black. Okay, and if the lightning is like a little lightning, then you will get the shade of gray, like 25%. If you have 25% lightning, then you will have a shade of gray. Like this you can make a color with the help of saturation, hue, and the lightning. Okay, so let's just add it in the code. Okay, and we will see what happens. Okay, here we will have some new text. So here we have, okay, like we use 20% lightning, then it is a shade of black, and if we use more lighting, then it will become lighter. After 40%, after 60%, it becomes lighter. If you will use the 100% value, it will be white. Okay, means the complete light, like that. Okay, like that you can use the value of saturation to get no color, and towards 100% it will be full color. Okay, and hue will decide the angle, the degree of the color. Okay, so like that you can just define these parameters to get a color. Okay, and now moving towards HSLA. Here alpha parameter comes to provide you the opacity of the color. Okay, so like that you can use HSLA. Okay, and like that it like in the RGBA color, the alpha value will be from 0 to 1. Okay, 0.0 to 1. Okay, and we can add this code and see, okay, how this works. Actually, if you want to have the values of the color in a specific format, you can Google it, because you won't, means there are crores, more than a crore colors possible. Okay, so if you want an exact color and you want to add the code for it, means if you want some shade of it, then there are multiple means tools available on the internet. Means you can make any color and you can get the code for that. Okay, in various format, in HSL, in RGB, so you can just get that. Okay, but it is just for your understanding. So means if you get a color and you want to make it light, then if you understand that, then you can make your color light how much you want. Okay, so here we will just go ahead and add this code of HSLA format. Okay, and in the code, just like that, like the HSL, here you need to use HSLA. Okay, now we have this. Okay, the HSLA format. Okay, and now moving to the last color method. Okay, so this is just like RGB. Okay, which is RGB have 3 parameters which specify the value from 0 to 255. Like that, in hex we use hexadecimal to specify that. Okay, like FF is the first section, 00 is the second section, and 00 is the third section. Okay, like that here we have 3 parameters. Okay, and for using this you just need to use a hash. Okay, if you will just use a hash and you will provide the hexa value of the parameters, then it will just print. You don't need to specify like RGB, HSL or HSLA. Okay, you just need to put a hash and you can just provide the value of the color. Okay, and also you can get the hex values mostly from most of the tools. Okay, over the internet. Okay, generally you get the hex values over there. Okay, So here is the code. We can add this code and we can just see, okay, some we can just see some more colors, okay, in the experiment. Okay, let's see. Here is the end of the body and I'm just adding this one, the last one. Okay, here you have some more colors like the blue, the green, with the help of this. So here when we use 00 in the RG and use FF, any full value on the blue one, then we got this blue. Okay, like this we can just means change the values, okay, and we can get all kind of colors. Okay, so this was the tutorial about the colors and their methods, how to specify them in the HTML page. Okay, and soon I will come with the video about links, okay, the hyperlinks, how to use them, how to make him follow or no follow, and what does this impact on your web page. Okay, so these all things will be in the link tutorial to use how where we will let you know how to use hyperlinks. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video, and we will be back soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.